I can't tell you how it started, but I can tell you when it all started to spiral out of control. The thoughts, the visions, the memories, it all came rushing back so quickly, and I couldn't contain them. They became so vivid.
What did you see?
I saw him. I saw him everywhere.
You saw Derek.
Yeah. Derek.
You don't like hearing his name.
No. It makes him more real.
So what happened this time?
I learned something new about myself. I learned that I yearn to be loved by a ghost. I yearn to be loved by a ghost, by a vision of fantasy that disappears when my eyes open. And I'm not a stranger to chaos, to resentment, to loathing, to complacency. So the essence of desperation fuels me just as much as blood does. And my destiny has become intertwined with a heartbeat that has never been mine. And I make space. I buy flowers and display them in vases. That would help to remind myself of your inexistence. And hopefully, bring forth a moment where I could possibly know your presence. But I shouldn't feel this way. And I know that the air I breathe will never be laced with your scent, but I still find myself gasping just in case. Pretending. Smiling. Shouting with joy,
Derek!
just in case.
So I didn't go to work today at all. I just spent all day today. I set up the picnic. I went to the store and I got these flowers. The tea.
I dry heave. Believing that just the mere thought of a phantom was enough to coat the membrane of my lungs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I have some more.
But instead,
That's enough?
I've doused myself in gasoline.
So I'm gonna give you a little bite of my food. There you go. Yes.
Drowned in a vat of
It's
oil.
good, isn't it? I know, right? How about some bread?
Jumped in a container of liquid cement.
How's that? Uno!
Just to relieve myself of your
I know that.
absence. I felt crazy. I felt hurt. I wake up in a daze with you non-existent.
Whatever.
When did you realize it was fake?
I was interrupted.
Come on. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Oh, that was so cute. Look at this one. Oh, look at that. Look, you're so cute. Yeah, just. Let me see. Oh, look how cute you are. So.
I was interrupted by a memory. My stepfather would lock my mother in their room. Sunrise to sunset. And he would yell at her. Scream. I could hear his voice reverberating through the walls. so loud. I could feel the walls shake. I could feel the floors vibrate beneath my feet. While I laid in my bed, listening to him scream out Bible verses, scriptures about how the pastor's wife, the husband's wife, is supposed to obey him. And even though he had done far worse, that I was an unfortunate witness to, I don't know why that in particular stayed with me. But the essence of who he was carried itself into all of my relationships. Even when I tried to escape memories of what I witnessed, of what I experienced, the memories of the yelling, the screaming, the shouting, the banging on doors, the volatile emotions. They're always enough to bring me back to reality. And they're always enough to remind me that no matter what relationship I get in, those memories will always haunt me.
So what's reality for you?
That I hate when men yell. It makes me anxious, makes my skin crawl, makes me want to yell back, makes me want to stab something. But really, I just realized that the love that I had, the love that I thought I had, was never real. It would never be. Because who am I to deserve it?
Derek? Derek? Derek?
You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist.
Derek? Derek? Derek. 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 Derek.
You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. And yet, at the same time, I am still so desperate for you to be real.
When you grow up around so much screaming, so much emotional terrorism, you never really find safe land. Everyone's a threat. But still, you seek to make a home out of them. I made a home out of evil so potent, I played hopscotch at the edge of the inferno.
Even if every cell in my body remembers the embrace of yours, you don't exist. You don't exist. I am in love with a ghost. A fantasy. An illusion of a human being. And yet I see evidence of you everywhere I go. I know you've been here. You had to have been here. I've seen you. I felt you. I've smelled you. I made homes of evil so potent, I played hopscotch at the edge of the inferno. Thinking that somehow the flames would cleanse me, would purify me of the sin that is my desire for you. And as I found myself stalking through trees, phasing through branches, floating through leaves, I realized that my place was always on the ground. Some angels were never meant to have wings. Some angels were simply meant to be human. And as much as I have desired myself to be someone who could take off at a moment's notice, I found myself pulled into the vortex of you. I've heard your heart echo around me through timelines, realities, versions of life that I may never get to witness. And so, even though I am still here on earth in this moment, I am desiring to experience who you could be if you were to materialize in front of me.
Something broke within me. Everything does eventually. I was never going to be loved. I had to come to terms with that.
You don't actually believe that, do you?
I have to stay sane. When you hate the sound of yelling, because the only example of love you got was someone yelling at your mother relentlessly, Who are you to start to believe that you deserve anything better than that? So of course, if you even want love, some semblance, some vapor, some mist of love, of what love is supposed to be, the next best step is to give in to a fantasy. But even then, we all know how that turns out. So, what really is the solution here? So yes, that's what I believe. Why would I ever be desperate enough to believe anything else?